Good afternoon and welcome to day 2 of the 2023 Medalla Puerto Rico Women's Open from the Convention Centre here in San Juan. My first match for you today is between Allison Fisher, MBE, and April Larson. It's 10 ball, 2 races to 4. It's cool shot, of course. And what can I say about the guy calling the shots with me here in the booth? Well, he used to be a chewing gum salesman, so his mouth has had plenty of exercise. He's a little bit wriggly and ever so cuddly, and chewing things over in his mind comes naturally. The ever so debonair and distinguished George Teachea. Good morning.
Wow, how can I follow that up? Wow. You can follow up by the Duchess of Doom right here. What a competitor she is. What a match she had against Chestnut Centeno in the World 10 Balls in their semifinal match. It was just fantastic. And this young lady she's playing was with the World Team Championships last year in Klagenfurt with Tyler Steyer and Joey Tate. What a great job she did there, too.
Well, and she's here this year again with Team America, of course. Shane Van Boning stepping up this year alongside Tyler Steyer. So quite the team, and this is going to be quite the match. I'm really, really looking forward to this.
It's quite a match. Shane taking the place of Joey Tate, all because he shot the 5 ball at the wrong time in that one tournament. I'm kidding about that, folks. And off we go with the break. It's completely open, but nothing really offensive. Looking for a safety.
It's a bit like where you come from, George. Very, very dry.
The desert. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. Now, April's nickname is the Grinder, but there isn't anyone in pool that grinds better than this lady right here that just took that shot. Look at this. Look at this safety. Left an edge, maybe.
I think, well, she's got glasses on. I think she might need your glasses to see this one, George.
Well, those are reading glasses.
I'm sat right behind it, and there is no chance. She's got to go 2 rails at least here, I reckon. Very colourful character, a bit like the carpet, George. Beautiful, isn't it?
That is, it will wake you up in the morning when you walk in here. Great venue here in Puerto Rico.
Just to explain the rules to you, they are playing on a 30-second shot clock. I think there's just a little bit of a problem with the shot clock. It's 60 seconds after the break and 30 seconds after every other shot. 1 extension per rack each. Our referee Angela Williams from Michigan. There she is. Just waiting to sort out a little bit of a technical issue on the shot clock. It was fine yesterday, George. I saw you over there earlier on. You didn't trip over a cable or anything, did you?
A couple times.
Lots of other matches going on at the moment as well, and of course alongside the women's we have the men's Puerto Rico Open starting tonight 8 p.m. It's the one we're all waiting for, George. It's that teams we were talking about, some great teams including Germany who have a strong team once again. Moritz Neuhausen and Joshua Filler, joined by his wife Pia Filler, and she's on table number 2 at the moment. If you'd like to check that one out, it's on our other YouTube channel. And all the other matches, we've got men's and women's matches going on the outside tables as well. You can go to Kozoom.com and you can register and choose your match you want to watch there. So you've got no excuses. All the action.
Well, April Larson looking at this kick on the 1.
This is quite handy for April, actually, because obviously problem with the shot clock, she can really, really study.
They gave her time.
I think she'd rather get on with it now, though. And it won't be long. We're just doing a little bit of a reset.
Well, April is sponsored by Castillo Leathers, Fort Worth Billiards, Iron City Billiards. She's living in Louisville, Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's a house pro at Iron City Billiards. Used to be Sticks and Stones.
May break my bones, but names will never hurt me. That's what my mum used to tell me, because they used to call me Big Ears at school. George, I used to have very big ears. That's why I became a commentator, because I can wear earphones and it covers them up.
That's very true.
go through some prize money for you. Some big prize money on offer here this week, in addition to the 120,000 first prize for the teams, 37.5 for the men, and we have 22,500 for the winner of the women's Medalla Light Puerto Rico Open. Second place runner-up will get 13,125. Third and fourth losing semi-finalists 6,563 pounds, dollars,
euros. We've been playing with all those.
Yeah, you've just been away on holiday, haven't you, George?
Well, no, I was in Austria for the world team, for the world championships, the juniors, the women's world 10 ball, and the men's world 8 ball championships, where Shane Van Bonen finally got his world title in 8 ball. In fact, one of my chores this week is to get a signed 8 ball by Shane Van Bonen for my wife. She says, "You better not come home without that."
Wow.
Big undertaking. But I was looking at the April Larson's results in her tournament results over the past 2 years. And so much success in Texas, local tournaments, and even here last year. I think she did a pretty good job in here.
Reigning champion here, George, of course, is Wei Chen. She beat Cesca Centino, I believe, in the final last year, didn't she?
Yes, she did. And Cesca took off the women's world 10 ball title just last week or 2 weeks ago in Klagenfurt.
Yeah, she's in action again this morning. A lot of other women in action. Chao Che-Yu, previous women's 9 ball world champion. Well, she's still a reigning world 9 ball champion, isn't she? Lost her title, her 10 ball title, as you just said.
To Cesca,
in Austria. Jasmine Ocean in action also. And the big guns, Kelly Fisher is up against French Elise Kiu. These matches are available on Kozoom.com, and there's a real cracker of a game out on table 8. It's Christina Tkach against Margaret Fefalova. What a great one that is. Available on Kozoom.com. Now, Jasmine Ocean is an MBE, and it's a member of the Order of the British Empire, and I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Windsor Castle there in the UK, and last year she was presented with the MBE by Princess Anne, daughter of Queen Elizabeth, of course.
Oh, I can't think of a title that Allison Fisher doesn't have. I'm just looking at this Kamui Pro Team, one of our sponsors. It has all the pocket billiard titles, and it is just extensive. She's put together a great little resume with her picture on it, which she signs. And if you get a hold of one of those, it's frameable. It really is.
Well, we could go through her list of titles, George.
Well, we have time.
I'm afraid we've only got about an hour and a half to go, so I'm not sure we've got time. But go on, run through a few for us.
Okay. The BCA Hall of Fame, WPBA Hall of Fame, World Snooker Hall of Fame, World Games gold medalist, 4-time WPA World 9-ball champion, ESPN Ultimate Challenge champion, 8-time U.S. Open champion, 8-time national champion, 5-time Amway Cup champion, 6-time Tournament of Champions, WPBA Classic Tour titles, 55. Now for her snooker titles, I think we'll let her go with pool, though. But she's got quite a few of those, that lady right there.
Yeah, plenty of world titles. Okay, guys, we're going to nip out for a quick break. Just going to fix a couple of things, and we'll be back with all the action. Don't go anywhere. If you want, nip over to the other table and watch Pia Filler. See you soon.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion,
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion. Kelly Fisher!
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
Welcome back, guys, to the convention center here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're playing Medalla Light, Puerto Rico Women's 10-ball Open. We apologize for the inconvenience caused to your viewing due to a technical issue with the shot clock, but all is okay now. It's beeping and bonging and counting down. It's all in working order. I wish I could say the same about myself. George Teochea and myself, Mark White, are in the booth for this one. If you cast your mind back, Allison played a great safety shot on the 1 ball and has left April this.
Nice 2-rail kick. He got nice contact, but she's given up a great shot on the 1. And going from the 1 to the 2, if she gets on the 2 ball, she's going to have to come across the table for the 3, and everything pretty much opens up. How close is that 5 ball? That 5 ball could present a problem.
Yeah, especially with a 6 on the other side of the table as well, George. She needs to leave herself an angle on it. Probably be playing into this bottom right-hand corner. She's left herself. She wants to be here playing the bank, or is she going to go safe?
Probably safe, but I would, I wouldn't fault her for playing the bank there. But look at the safety she's put on. Perfect speed to end up 2 rails down the bottom there by the 8 ball, and object ball, the 2, the middle of the head rail.
Yeah, I favour Allison in most safety battles against anyone, to be honest, George, because of her snooker background. Multiple world champion at snooker. You read out some of her pool achievements. 6-time world champion, maybe even more, I think. And the jump shot going a little bit wrong for April, so that good safety shot that Allison played has paid dividends. And now, ball in hand, she can get anywhere she wants on the table.
And actually, the way the table lays out, she'll go 2 rails for that 3 in the lower left. Or she might just come straight down. Preference there by the players. Some like to come in line with the shot, and some just the speed to the middle there.
It's all about this shot now. Get a decent angle on the 4. She's perfect on this 3. Look, just a draw shot. Now she got an angle on the 4. Probably start off the top rail. We're about sort of 2 feet off of that side rail, George, I think. Maybe a foot.
She wants to be a little bit of an angle. That's just enough. She got just where she wanted to there. Well, she did, yeah. She shook her head there. She might have wanted a little bit more angle. It looks like if she shoots that 5 ball, she's going to catch the point of the side pocket there to come over. She might settle for the bank on the 6, or will she try to get good position on it and risk the shot? That overhead view was a good. There we go. Oh, she's got plenty of room. She won't have to worry about the corner. She's coming across.
Great draw shot.
Not only across.
Doesn't want to be straight again. I think she's okay. Just enough. I'm sat right behind this one. I think she can just draw back. Big draw stroke.
10 seconds.
She might be going forward, George. Play the 7 on the side, maybe.
She's going to settle for the bank.
Bank.
Or maybe that safety she just played on that 8 earlier. It's lined up for it. But that bank is very inviting.
No, it's short.
If there's a bank shot that you would want to play, that would be it. It just happened to get away from her that time. She was being very careful to get good position on the 8 and just undercut it just a little bit.
She'll be going for this. Needs to get past the side pocket. Maybe she'll just take a longer 8. Maybe she won't risk it. Yeah, didn't risk it. It was a long way off from that. And now a real chance for Allison to take the first rack in this kind of mini Mosconi game, George.
Mini Mosconi game. Yeah, this is short race to 4. 10 ball. Early 10s are a winner, except on the break. 3 foul rule, 30-second time clock with the extension per game, 1 extension per game.
Allison Fisher actually played in the first ever Mosconi Cup. There was women on both teams of America and Europe. In 1994, she also moved to Charlotte the same year and never had a cue. She was talked into going to a competition and she won it with somebody else's cue. And that was the start of a long and illustrious career.
Now she's been a long time sponsored player by Mezcues. Jam up apparel.
Oh, cue ball, cue ball, cue ball. Well, what a gift that is.
After
you can't say that's unlucky. It's one of them shots you should be aware of.
You are when you come 2 rails. Sometimes English just doesn't grab just right, or it slides off with the new cloth, and you lose it. And she just lost that one. She just pretty much, as you just said, gave that one away.
Yeah, all that hard work for nothing. That's the cruelty of this game. Let's go around the room, bring you up to date with some scores. Amber Chen is 2-0 up against New Zealander Alexandra Endres. Veronique Menard from Canada. Played in the teams, of course, for Canada last year. She's 1-0 up against Silviana Liu from Indonesia. Kristina Zlateva, the Bulgarian, playing some great pool just recently. She's 2-0 up against Canadian Brittany Bryant, who is in the team this year for Team Canada, alongside John Mora and Alex the Lion, Paggy Lion. Kristina to catch has taken the lead 2-1 over Margaret Fifilova after going a rack down. April Larson to break then, leading by 1.
Winner break format. If the sets are tied, 1 apiece, we go to a shootout. In the second stage of the tournament, we'll go to a 3rd set. But if the 3rd set is tied at 3, then it goes to a shootout.
Look at that glorious arena here in the convention centre. Not only is this going on, and all the other tournaments we told you about, we've also got the CSI Caribbean State Championships going on. 38 bar boxes. The room's split right down the middle between the pros and the league players. As we see April play. Oh, she doesn't want this to go in. She doesn't want the 6 to go in. Well, she'll be going again here. And, well, it's as we started off in rack number 1. Hooked on the 1 ball. Having a little smile about it. I'm sure she's going to have a smile about it.
You have to smile because she saw where she was shooting that 1 ball to, and shot it right into the 6 to make it. Stopped the cue ball like she should have, like she wanted. She probably hit the 2 rails and then into the 1, but it's so hard to get a good hit and get safe. She hasn't.
Ball in hand again then.
Going to the 2. She's going to come over for the corner. Or did she go far enough for the side? No, she was going corner all the way. Yeah, this is a nice layout now. You have the stop on the 2, the 3, 4 come down for the 5.
Yeah, really delicate, classy little shot there. Just that little stun follow. Very difficult shot to play, George, to judge that well. I know it looks simple, but it's not. It's one of those little pro shots.
She would have rather been a little bit on the other side of this 4 ball. Now she has to come straight back or use the side rail to get on the 5. Doesn't want to be too far from where she is now, just not over the 9. I've seen players draw this back into the side pocket.
Yeah, not from that angle though, George.
No.
It's all right. High right on the cue ball.
She's going to come back for it, Mark.
She's coming back.
Yeah, she could go forward 2 rails. For a nice line on the 8, but she's going to come over. And I actually like playing it the way you just described it. But a lot of the pro players, especially your top pros, they practice coming across that table 1 and 2 rails, and they know just where the side pockets are, and they keep their distance. She wants to be on the same line as the cue ball is now for the 10.
She doesn't want to repeat of the last one. She's done all the hard work again, George. So this 10 ball to level it up.
And the score is tied at 1. April Larson won the first game on 1 shot after kicking a couple different times. But she was gifted the 10 with ball in hand. And now Allison has come back and won the second game.
There's not many players with a better technique than that young lady there. So young, she's one of the senior pros now, 55 years old. We don't like talking about age, but I think it's worth mentioning, George, that she's still playing at a level such as this. You know, when you consider Shane Van Bonen, for example, he's a mere child to her. Like
he's 40 years old.
Right?
Now, she's been re-inspired. Something has re-inspired Allison. When she first came back aboard and started playing these Predator Pro Billiard Series, you know, her game was decent. It wasn't as sharp as it is now. It took her a little bit, but something just really inspired her to come out and do a great job. And she's starting to do that. Great finishes all around.
But I'll tell you something, from the horse's mouth. She saw Kelly Fisher making a lot of money again, and she thought, well, I want a piece of that. And Karen Corey could put in the same category as that as well. That's what's brought her back. Karen Corey's here as well. Breaking off, making the 3 in the side, and the 4 as well dropped. A shot on the 1. Everything in the open, George, is looking good for the Duchess of Doom.
The only thing that could go wrong with this position from the 1 to the 2 is the 9 ball. She'll come out of that corner and try to get right where she's at now with the cue ball.
Wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't draw off it, George. Possible.
And she did, and she played it short side. Looking straight down the side pocket. I think she'll have to go to the corner. She might be looking at that 5-10 combo.
10 seconds.
Or will she follow straight down to get on the 5 for the opposite corner? That's what she's doing.
Yeah, now this is the shot, though, to get any kind of shot on the 6. Wants that away from the rail. Needs an angle. Looking around. She's got it. So good stroke on this. Seems to just put a little bit of a quick one in there, just a little bit snatchy for her. Holds her hand up to acknowledge a little bit of luck that she's had. A big roll just when she needed it.
Nice roll there. Now she's going to have to kick it 1 rail. This is a good shot to kick. Very makeable, but there's no position. Unless she really hits it hard. And didn't do too bad herself in the roll category.
Very, very safety orientated though when she has to be.
She really is. She'll be going upstream in the 5 ball. Oh, she just got by that 9. She just rolled right by it for a nice safety. I'm not sure if April can go rail first. I don't believe she can. Off the long rail there. No, she's got, she might be able to see a little piece of it, but she can kick it from the bottom rail. Kick up towards the 5. Kick it into open space, but the 9 ball might come into play for her.
He wants to kick this 2 rails, I think. Did she call anything?
No.
I suppose she didn't call a corner. Oh, that's a good shot, though. She's
look at the speed she's played this with. Is it going to leak out? No. Nice kick. Good containing safety there, and Allison probably kicking the same head rail down to the 5.
Might get the jump stick, George. No, she's called. Did she call the side?
I think she pointed in that direction. Yes.
There's right hand spin on the cue ball. Look, 3 o'clock on the cue ball. Oh, she's played that there as well. This is a real safety and kicking masterclass here.
They both have done well here. Neither one giving up an inch. You want to hit that ball, you got to kick at it. And again,
I tried to convince my mum to watch this match because she's never actually heard me commentate, believe it or not. And I told her to watch it, and I bet I can tell you exactly what she's thinking right now. She's a hairdresser, my mum. I bet she's thinking, oh, April's got lovely hair. Hello, Mum.
Good look at the crowds behind the fan base here in Puerto Rico. Quite a fan base. They're excited. They love their pool here at the Centro de Convenciones in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
I love it when you talk like that, George.
You like that Spanish romance language, huh?
I know what my mum's thinking right now as well. After hearing you with your dulcet tones.
Look at this.
This is great.
Oh, it's not going to go in, is it?
Remember I said I hope she called the corner earlier on. That was a similar shot, wasn't it?
Yes.
Really?
Now, April will come with a jump cue. And the ball is laying in front of the pocket, but it's a long jump. 7 balls, a long way away.
This is a long jump.
10 seconds.
For Carl Lewis for this one. Oh, good long jump. And both players getting a little bit of run at the moment. I think I can guess where the cue ball's going to be after this shot, though.
Tight behind the 8 ball and the rail there.
She might actually run it up. The cue ball. Cover behind the 9. Not sure she'll play it really soft. Maybe use the 8 to hold the 5. It's pretty good as well.
Yeah, she wanted distance and cover.
She's saying, go on, get your jump cue out for that one. The grinder. Used to be a world champion snooker player called the Grinder, nicknamed the Grinder. Cliff Fulburn from Canada, 1980 world champion snooker. Oh, she can hit it, George.
And played it well.
Where's the... Oh, she's missed it.
Good speed on the 5 and the cue ball. She might have a piece of it so that Allison can only nibble the right side of the 5. She's going to kick at it, I guess. She's called it in the corner. Finally, an open look at a ball. After what, 4 or 5 shots?
Does it go past the 6?
That no, but it's an open look at the ball. Doesn't look like it goes by the 6.
It's going to be another safety, probably a thin one. Oh, up and down.
Yeah, she's going to bank it behind the 7 here. Not quite enough speed. Direction was good. The speed was lacking.
Neither player giving much away here, are they? Really fighting for every single ball.
Well, in the short race to 4, that's exactly how this game should be played. Because every shot. There. That one got away. A little kiss off the 10. And went in the corner pocket. Second time a scratch plays big in Allison's shots. Gave away the first game that way. 2-rail position shot and went to the side, and now this one. And this is wide open for the young lady from Louisville, Texas. And we will be seeing a lot of her in the World Team Championships. Because I think the women play a major role in that championship, where the first and second match or game depends on them. The ladies singles and then the Scotch doubles.
Yeah, it's worth 2 points. I was talking to Tyler Starr about it, and he said, well, you know, the girls are worth 2 points.
It's big.
It is
what
big.
it is.
And you look around some of the teams, George, I mean, there's some real quality And none less than the defending champions, the Philippines. They may not have Johan Chua this year, but they do have Roland Garcia, who's a great substitute for Johan, lots of experience. And also, in addition to Ruben Armit, who was there last year as part of the winning team, teams can now have an extra female if they would like. And they've chosen, well, they couldn't have chosen better, could they? The
No.
reigning world 10-ball women's champion, Cheska the Flash Centino.
If there is a negative point to choosing Cheska, it's the fact that she's a rhythm player, and being one game at a time, it'll be hard for her to develop that rhythm, that winning rhythm that she usually has to get into. But I'm sure Carlo and Roland will help her with that. She's a great player.
She could walk into the arena, find her rhythm straight away, and run the rack in 45 seconds, like we saw her run the 10-ball rack in.
Exactly.
You never know with her. That's what makes her so exciting. Things getting a little bit exciting here now. April Larson.
Well, that's the third game, and April has won 2 of them, so it's 2-1 score.
Now then, we're in the great island, Puerto Rico, and I've got some facts about Puerto Rico. I know you look forward to all my facts, George.
I like your fun facts.
Christopher Columbus discovered Puerto Rico on November the 19th, 1493, just after you were born, George. It was during his second voyage to the New World. During his 2-day stay, Columbus renamed the island San Juan Bautista for St. John the Baptist and claimed it for Spain. He never returned.
Do you know how many, a little fun fact that I kind of came across, how many Miss Universe winners have been from Puerto Rico?
75%.
5. Ooh. Well, ball.
She's got to go at this. There's no way you can push anything here. I think she can swerve this.
She can swerve it. She's going to have to. Major thing here is just don't follow it in. Looks like she's going rail first. She can go between the 2-7. She did.
Just a little bit swerve to get to the angle, but she's not hit it hard enough. She might have a thinnest of edge on the 2 to play a safety off of, but certainly no potting angle.
Allison will not go for anything. She's playing safe every shot.
Yeah, but she couldn't go for that one, George, could she? She couldn't see it.
She could see a little bit of it.
Yeah, but she couldn't pot it, could she?
Well, she chose wisely.
Absolutely.
I thought she might be able to bank it into the 4, but I'm not sure she has the. She can see out there. Strong hit. It's going to find cover behind the 6. Not quite.
Dividends. Allison straight out of her chair. Play this with some left-hand spin. Help it on its way. Maybe not even play it. No, she didn't.
Like I said,
order of the day again.
Safety all the way. She's not taking any chances. She's only shooting the things she knows she can hit and leave where she wants them to. Not gambling on any shot. This young lady she's facing from is living in Texas now, has been playing very well. And doesn't want to. It goes the 4. And in it goes, but she will not be put back in. That's an option for the incoming player when you pocket a ball that you didn't call. If, for instance, she was behind the 9 here and didn't have a shot on the 2, Allison could say, go ahead and shoot again. But with this layout, she won't. I like the way she played that with a full stroke and came around for position.
Terrific shot.
Pretty great way to get in the middle of the table for your next shot. And now it's has to play the 5-ball by her elbow. Nicely done to come up in line for that.
Later this month, Allison will have her mum moving out from the UK to live with her in Charlotte. Some of you have met her mother, Chris. She's quite the character.
No.
She was in Vegas, terrorising everyone on her electric scooter earlier this year, bashing into everything. Hello, Chris.
We were in Klagenfurt. My wife came with me when we were there for the Women's World 10 Ball. And actually, we wanted to take a picture with Allison and Kelly Fisher. So we have a great shot of Allison, Kelly, my wife, and myself. It's going on the mantle.
Wish I had a mantle to put a picture on. Well, I don't have a home, George. I'm a wanderer.
Yes, you are. Yeah, but just think of all the exciting places you end up.
Back to the match.
Better hold it. Better hold it. She did.
Beautiful on this 8.
She'll just hold the cue ball. There's a great two-way shot for this. She can play the 8 ball, of course, and have position on the 9. And if in fact she does happen to miss it, which I doubt that she will, whoa, she'll be safe. It's coming out though. Did it come out enough? You know, those shots are so tricky. Just the slightest little movement can do what just happened. It just takes it off the line just a little bit. I'm not sure she can make this ball if she has enough to see it. Might have to cut it real thin, come around. Just like that, all the way around, and uh-oh, cue ball. She's okay. And sometimes I guess that the way Allison shot that 8 ball, it can be kind of misleading to the player. You don't put enough emphasis on the make, knowing that it's a good two-way. Speaking of two ways, a little harder. Now will April take the same little cut and end up with the cue ball in the same place using the 10 ball, or will she bank the ball and go for the win? That's the choice she's faced with. She went for the win, but got a good roll on the 8 to not just leave a giveaway shot. Allison will have to earn it. Yeah, same shot she just shot.
Perfect. I remember seeing a match with so many safeties.
They're really they're at a premium here because they just don't want to leave any kind of an opening shot. Each one. This is what grinders do. They just grind you down with shots like this. They don't give you an opening.
Oh, the grinder is being grounded at the moment.
And there's a ball in hand for Allison with 3 balls left on the table. 9 ball. Very available to the side pocket, and then the 10 ball just a mere shot away.
Playing it into the corner.
Doesn't have to worry about speeding, just a stop shot, and she's there with this.
Lovely loose grip on the cue, George. Gripping it too hard. Jasmine Ocean has a lovely description of how hard to hold the cue. She says, imagine you're holding a bird. You don't want to kill it, but you don't want to let it get away either.
And the 10 ball is down for the 4th game of the set, and we are tied at 2.
Yeah, Allison not
tied at 2.
Yeah, Allison not letting April Larson get away either. 2-2. Let's go around the room. And Pia Filler on our other feature table on YouTube has taken the first set against Soledad Ayala. She leads 1-0. Amber Chen has taken the first set also against New Zealander Alexandra Endres. Siliana Liu has recovered against Veronique Menard. Now leads 2-1. Christina Zlateva is on the hill against Brittany Bryant in their close encounter. Kelly Fisher also in action, as is Jasmine Ocean. Jasmine Ocean 3-0 up against Heather Winter. Breaking off here, Alison Fisher right from the centre. Watch for the 8 and the 9 for the side pockets.
Well, she didn't hit it full. She cut it off to the side. Look at the safety on this cue ball going back and forth there. No opening shot on the 1. She'll probably push.
Came right across that, didn't she?
Yeah, I think that was by design. Get that cue ball going back and forth.
Well, I'm not really sure you break from the middle, George, and cut break.
Well, then in that case, she missed her break by a lot.
Yeah, I think she did. I'm pretty sure. Why break from the middle if you're not going to hit them square? Maybe you know something I don't.
Well, a lot of the players have been practicing that cut break from the middle for a lot of the 9 ball that's been going on, and it works for 10 ball. That cue ball goes back and forth on the same line, and there's usually balls right by the spot that can that you make contact with it and leave you in a decent place. We'll see if she does that again. The 6 and the 8 are a problem.
Not sure what she's played there, but she called it wrong.
I think she was trying to get on the other side of the 4 because her speed was in that vicinity, and she just caught a little bit too much ball and came short of the 4.
This is on. I mean, it's awkward queuing over the 5, but natural position to get onto the 2 ball. Wow, she tried to open that 8 and 6, I think.
She did, and she came right between them. Ends up with a tough shot here on this 2 ball. But I think she was trying to open that up, and you could have kept her there for a shot on the 2. Kicking from behind. The short rail into the ball, trying to push it up between the 8 and the 5, and the cue ball stays there. Oh, she went around the wrong side and is giving up ball in hand. I believe that's the first time Allison has given up ball in hand.
Apart from scratching.
Apart from scratching, yeah.
Still, the problem of the 6 and the 8 remains, though, so now it's April's problem. If she gets that far, she's going to have to work out way of getting onto that 6 ball. I think you can get onto it.
The 5 ball's right in a good place, but then the 4 ball's in a good place too. Actually, the 3 and the 4 can help you if you want to open up the 6. They're there for that reason. Uh-oh.
Ball in hand just shows you the pros can miss as well.
Well, I thought she was very fortunate not to scratch.
Went very close, didn't she?
Yeah.
Completely mishit it.
Well, here's a pretty natural shot. If she can see the ball, she can. She can play on either side of the 5 to get up for the 3. It lays pretty nice. She can use left English and come on the right side of the 4, or use right English and come on the left side to the rail by the 5. She hit it pretty thick, so she ran into the 7. Otherwise, she would have been perfect on that 3 ball.
Double elimination. This is the first round match for Allison. April, I believe, got a walkover yesterday, a forfeit.
She did. And due to the seeding.
Wow. Deceleration on that 3 ball there.
Well, it's all in Allison's hands here. 3 to the 4. She could move the 6 right here if she chooses to. She might be choosing to play a safety with the 6. Yeah, I think that's what she's doing. Or was she coming over so she could? Oh, she's in trouble here.
Yeah, it's awkward, but I think it's still in her armory to make this one. Good fundamentals, just keep the bridge steady, the head still. What angle has she got? Can she run through this and just clip out the 8 or the 6? She might have the perfect angle here by accident rather than design.
The speed she hit that with is design. Now she'll use the 7 ball here to keep the 6 by the 8.
Well, I think she can just run it past the 8, George. Referee just checking to see if the ball is frozen or not. Nicely done. Yeah, these are very easy to hit, but it's getting it safe, isn't it? There's not much room, is there, to work with?
She's gonna. Can she hit this already? She can go right by and hit it straight without kicking at it. I thought she was hooked, completely hooked.
Oh, just the slightest of movement on the 6 ball.
It just rocked, didn't it? Just rocked in place.
It rocked and rolled.
Same type of shot.
Oh, tell you what.
Well, they're making that shot look very easy. You know how difficult that is to hit it that thin, get minimal movement on the ball, and play the safety.
Well, Allison is toying with the idea of getting the snooker glasses, the upside down glasses, but after the last couple of shots she's played, I don't think she needs them.
No. Long shot on the 6.
Could just send the 6 around the angles here. Doesn't have to go for this. Send the 6 around, cue ball behind the 8 kind of area.
Yeah, with good speed, she could send it around all the way around the table. There's a nice safety here.
4 or 5 rails here.
Yeah, but the 7 is big.
Well, she's gone for it.
Yes, she has. And it's, I believe April can see this 6, but it's a long straight-in shot, one of the hardest shots in pool.
Pointing to the corner. Snazzy shoes she's got on there, George.
Yeah, that's exactly what makes that shot hard, is you know that you're not going to be able to get safe, so you just have to make the ball. And you have to put the stroke perfectly straight. And as you can see there, it wasn't, so it missed by a margin. And from here, this looks good for Allison to break this tie. This is the 5th game of the set. And one player will be on the hill for the first set. Allison is in perfect position to be that one player. Well, she didn't come down far enough for this ball, and that 10 ball is tough for this 9 ball to go by. Position is going to be to that side. Now she has to go back across or play it to the side pocket. Put a little left on this, and this is tight, awfully tight. I don't think she wants to go twice across. She got down for the side. Nicely done. Confident shot right there. And the 5th game will belong to Allison Fisher. And 1 game lead, 1 game away from the first set.
I know you like the odd tipple, George.
I like the
odd tipple, the odd little dram, the odd little drink of something to, you know, keep the old voice, the vocal cord.
Oh, the vocal cords, yeah, I'm missing my tequila. It's too early.
Well, there you go. That's what I was getting at. But we are in the country that invented the pina colada. The official pina colada we know today was invented in 1954 by Raymond Monchito Marrero while working as a bartender at the Caribe Hilton. He settled on a recipe, he said, that captured the true nature and essence of Puerto Rico.
Of Puerto Rico, and they have rums of Puerto Rico. I did finally have one of their Medalla lights last night, though, after all was said and done. And I followed that up with a mojito. And they make them very good here. Big break by Allison.
Yeah, that was more like what she was trying to do before. Hit them full on, try and make the 2 balls behind the 1 ball in the side, but falling short.
Well, she's left a very open table for April Larson. But we haven't had high runs or, you know, 4 or 5 ball runs. They've all been 2 or 3 ball runs. And then a safety and the ball in hand. And
the odd scratch thrown in here and there.
Yeah, the odd scratch has been deadly for Allison. That pretty much left the shot. Will she get behind the 7? No. Well, here we have another opening.
Big open space for the 2 to come into this right-hand corner. If she doesn't get it quite right, there's also the 9 over the side. She's got as an insurance. Maybe use that from the 3. We'll see.
Yeah, this has been a scrappy match. They've been nipping and tucking the whole time.
Yeah, it's the first round, isn't it? The first round is always, you know, finding your feet, new equipment. Not much time to practice on it. You maybe get 15-20 minutes before just to have a little knockabout on it.
Yes, it is the first round, but it's the first of the winners round. They both, April won by a forfeit, I believe, and Allison waited for a winner because she was seeded and didn't have an opponent in the first round. That helped, and she's gotten perfect on this 3 ball. Now it's just the middle of the table she has to contend with, and leave her cue ball there for just about everything she needs out of this rack. Nothing fancy, just keep the cue ball in that area.
Slightly hampered over the 5 ball maybe. Gonna have to get her bridge hand a little bit closer to the cue ball than maybe she would normally like. She's been actually working on that, getting her hand a little bit closer to the cue ball to cut down, you know, minimize any
movement.
Any movement? Back? Any too much backswing? You know. Q coming off the line, played it well. That's what these great players do, George, don't they? When they come back, they're always trying to tweak. They're always still want to learn. They're always looking for that little bit of golden nugget that might give them that little bit of edge.
Well, there's so many other great players out there, and they're watching them and seeing what's successful for them. And it never hurts to do the same thing your opponents are doing, especially when it works.
This has come out quite okay. She can roll this to the top right-hand corner. Cue ball coming across for the 7.
Got to make this ball.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There isn't anything prettier than a shot like that rolls right down the rail and just parallels the rail just perfectly. Look how nice that looks going in. And it feels great when you hit them like that, too.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yes, you would. You're a snooker player. And then I've seen videos of you playing 3-cushion billiards and all kinds of other games. Don't try to hustle me.
That's not me. That's somebody wearing a mask.
Went right back for that side pocket.
And this to take the first set. She didn't lead until 3-2, and she's taken full advantage of it.
Let's see if she uses inside English to stay on the same side or come 2 rails around the 10 for the corner pocket on that side. Both shots are very nice. I like the latter, to use a little bit of left and kind of come around the 10. Play it to the lower left-hand corner.
Great match between Christina to catch out on table 8 against Margaret Pfeffel over there. Hill in the first set. Also Hill. Nina Torfund from Norway is Hill, the world temple champion. Cheska Centino, they're 3-3 as well. Has she tried to hook her behind her?
I believe so, and if not, she's left her in direct line with the 10.
Wow, this is
she didn't get down far enough for that 9-ball on the side.
Yeah, it's a tough combo, though. I know it looks easy on the screen, but it can go wrong.
That may work out to be one of the smartest shots I've ever seen, if it works. If she doesn't pocket this,
not going for it. She's playing safe.
Same thing, right back.
Yeah, she's left a nice safety on here, though, for Allison.
Now, how many players do you know that would have tried that 9-10 combo?
Not many. Oh, the bank's on as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Not interested.
Oh, cue ball.
Oh.
No interest at all on that bank. Played it safe all the way. Has left the 9-ball 9 feet away. And the safe is as hard as the make.
She'll call the side pocket here for sure.
She'll call it. She's just playing the 9-ball behind the 10, and the cue ball stays up on top. She's kicking at this ball.
Oh, nearly got it as well.
Yep.
No, she called it just in.
Look at this. She might have left just enough.
Well, you're right behind it, George. Can you have a look? Can you see that?
She can hit it. I think she'll play the same kick. Although it's far off the rail, so that would kind of rule the kick out. Yeah, she went for
easily enough of it. Oh, it's kind of, well, that's not as bad as it could have been.
That's actually the best that could have happened for Allison. Because now if they put, she's not going to put her back in. She's at the low percentage 10-ball.
Not quite a spot shot, but we've been seeing some spot shots. If it goes to 1 set each, we will play the shootout 10, which is, well, that's where the 10 will be, where it's racked in the rack. I fancy her to get this. Oh, she's wobbled it.
Well, she again has missed it well.
Big roll, though, wasn't it, from from Allison.
Yes.
Could have easily have left the 9 over the side pocket.
She's left a tough shot here. The safety's as hard as the make. I didn't see her call anything, but I'd have to be playing the ball.
Oh, she's overcut.
Oh, she's lost the cue
There's
ball.
the second scratch on the 10 in the match, and it's going to be heel.
Well,
You can count the times you've seen Allison Fisher scratch on.
well, she's scratched twice on 10 balls, and so the first game she gave away, and then this game she's given away. The score is tied at 3. So April has earned 1 game and was gifted 2 on a scratch.
I was going to say, people are getting their money's worth here, but they're not paying anything for it, George. It's all free to watch.
Not only free to watch online, but it's free to watch if you come down here to the Centro de Convenciones in Puerto Rico and come in here and watch. I think they have 14 tables, 9-foot tables. They have a ton of 7-footers.
Yeah, 38 7-foots for the Caribbean League Championships, the state championships of the Caribbean, put on by CSI ECA Leagues Association with Fargo Rate and USA Pool Leagues, of course, as well. I've heard there's between 700 and 1,000 players here playing in that. I'm not sure of the exact figure. I'm just going to have to go and have a word with Lucy.
I think you called it right. It was 650 or 700, somewhere in there. Big break.
The first set.
Here comes the 5. No. 7. No. Open shot on the 1. Whoever makes the first ball and gets position should be able to win this first set.
Or is there any future in playing the 1 onto the 4?
I think there's a future in putting that cue ball up behind the 2. Yeah, she might not have that future.
That's the 7.
That's tough.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a 7. She could just play it straight down to the corner. The 1 ball. Yeah, that was the better shot. She was able
Kind of a
to
two-way, George.
Yeah. I think April might have a shot here. And if she makes this 1 ball, the cue ball's in a great place to go from the 2 to the 3. Rattled it, and it gets behind the 10. These girls are missing, these ladies are missing very well.
Well, she was trying to pinch the pocket a little bit, wasn't she? Just to move the cue ball to the right slightly and overcompensated for it. It was a little bit damp, the conditions, a little bit of moisture around because we're in the tropical climate, of course. And the pockets normally play a little bit bigger than this with the new cloth, but
the humidity has affected it. It rained this morning.
Did it?
Yes, it was raining this morning when I woke up. So that humidity will transfer into this ballroom. And what a ballroom it is. It's huge. And you can see by the carpet, everything else. Oh, look at this. Got behind it. No, she's got her. She has to kick short of the side pocket to be able to get to the 1.
Yeah.
It's been standard play. They've taken kick shot after kick shot into leading a kick shot and another kick shot. This whole match has been scrappy just like that. Back and forth by both players. She might be able to see a little bit of it. She's going to the rail. She's going right at the ball.
It's kind of the way the game's gone, isn't it? Just the way the balls have laid. Great shot. Has she got a little bit of luck? Yes, she has. Look at this. Oh, having said that, 3-ball.
Rolls up against the 7 and just ties everything up.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a...
There's a billiard. She can draw the ball back. Yeah, she can come straight back and have that just nibble off the 3 into the 7 and go to work from there. Wow.
Again, she's missed a shot that you'd never expect her to miss.
This is, like I said, it's been scrappy. Both players struggling.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
It's going to leak. And give up a shot on the 2. But, and actually she'll have a shot just come off the rail. She can kind of draw off the 3 ball into the 7 for the billiard, the carom. Just come off the rail a little bit, don't go too far. Oh, she went all the way. There was no need for that. There was no need for that. She could have just come across the side there and, like I just mentioned, just bank the 3, but the cue ball goes into the 7. And now it's ball in hand. And really, with that shot, she's given Allison a great opportunity that Allison didn't think she was going to get.
Meanwhile, out on table 7, Cesca Centeno has lost the first set against Norwegian Nina Torvund. Jasmine Ocean has won her first set against American Heather Winter.
Uh-oh. Again, another shot that kind of leaves you scratching your head, but she'll take ball in hand, play it up to the corner on the... Well, she's going to go this way. I'd go the other way.
Well, you're scratching your head. Allison scratching in the side.
Yes.
It looked a very dangerous shot to play the way she played it. Anyway, draw back off this for the 4 into the side pocket. Kind of cancelling each other out, aren't they, these two players? I think they're both a little bit wary of each other, not wanting to give an inch.
And sometimes with some of the shots they're gifted, not wanting to take one either.
Okay.
Look at the distance she's put. You know, this is tough position.
Yeah, neither player settled just yet. It's been a long, grueling set for both players. Yeah, did have that little bit of a break right at the beginning for the shot clock issue.
By the way, April is sponsored by Peach Hour and playing with one of their cues. Where her competitor is sponsored by Mez and playing with theirs. She's got a cut shot on this 5. And take the cue ball up into the area where it is now for a safety. A little bit of left spin and come over. She could try to play the ball too. Nope. Safety all the way. It's going to leak out though.
I think it's fair to say neither player playing jam up, but well, Allison is wearing jam up. Yes. Her sponsors. Got a nice booth outside this arena. If you want to go and, if you're in the arena, you want to go and pick something up, or you can order it online as well, jamapparel.com.
And they also make some of the Predator equipment, some of the shirts. Favorable outcome for April.
Might choose to
2-rail kick this off the right side rail.
Called the side, did she? She called something.
She's going 2 rails at it. Trying to kick it down to the middle of the bottom rail.
Oh, look at this.
Kind of like this.
This wants it tight though on this rail. Is it going to make it?
Didn't have to. The cue ball got a rail.
No, I'm talking about whether it's on or not, George. She's going thin off the right-hand side of this. Our left. Good shot. Very good shot. Well, she has matched her blow for blow in the safety department.
Both players have just been going safe to safe to safe. She's going to have to 2-rail kick this because I don't see if she can hit the 5 otherwise.
Can she get past the 7 enough? She's coming behind the 7, I think.
Yeah, she's coming between the rail and the 7. And look at the safety right back.
Oh, there's a big scratch on here as well.
Just
which way she goes. She's got to be careful here, April Larson. One of the fun girls on the tour. She's always smiling, always happy, always willing to stop and chat. Right back at you.
I was going to say there, finally an open shot, but no, the 5 ball rolls over to the left, and the 9 ball comes into play. This is actually a good match to watch how to kick and how to return kick balls for safeties. A lot of these are being played this way. A couple have not been, but a lot of them are.
Now a real chance then to take this first set.
She's going to come over. I thought she was going to come over too far.
Herself a lot to do here.
Yes. She can either follow it with a little bit of high English, hit the side rail, go over by the 8, hit the head rail and come towards the 7, or draw it over and get on the 7 for the side.
Played it at a nice pace. Now she's got lots of angle on this 7 to work the cue ball around the table. 3, maybe 4th, hit the 4th rail as well for the 8 into the top left where she's standing. Just a scratch again. Caught the 7 ball slightly wrong, didn't she? Which altered the path of the cue ball.
I think she caught it a little too thin. Or too thick, excuse me.
Oh, right between the 2. Just caught the 10. There's still more to do here in this rack.
This has gotten away from both players. It really has. That cue ball should not have been coming through there. Tough place to play it. But she's got a shot here to make it in the side and position on the 10.
And now surely, after leading for most of the set, did go 3-2 down, leveled at 3-3, and now this into pole position. And in it goes. So April Larson then advantage to the American in the mini Mosconi clash. So we're going to take a short break, guys. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. We're going to join the players. Just going to get a cup of water, George. Be back soon, guys.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Viking champion.
Philippines are the world champions.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Viking champion.
Philippines are the world champions. Welcome back to the San Juan Convention Center here in Puerto Rico. It's party time here on the third floor. And well, I wouldn't say it was a really exciting first set. George Teochew, who's alongside me, Mark White. Describe that in a sentence, George.
The first set, describe it in a sentence. It was scrappy, very scrappy. Players who were making kick shots and return kick shots, some very accurate, some rather lucky. And Allison gave away 2 10 balls, ball in hand, out of the 4 that April had to make that set. And lost 3-4.
April broke off in the first set, so it's Allison Fisher's turn to break off in the second. And from now on in, it is winner breaks. And this table tonight, 8 p.m. is the first team match, and it's between the reigning champions, Team Philippines, against Team USA. What a way to start the teams off. 8 p.m. here tonight. Back to this one. Allison Fisher breaking off a set down.
That one ball was headed to the pocket and it got kicked out. It's going to set up for April. 6-7 is a problem, but the 5 ball is handy to get to the 6 to open it up and take care of the problem.
That 2 ball picked up a lot of spin. It's only just stopped spinning, that 2 ball. Shot clock will not start until all balls stop spinning or moving in any way.
All ball fouled, so she has to be careful with this cue in her hand. 3 ball.
Oh, look at this. She's over here this a little bit.
Oh, she's lucky it didn't bounce hard. She'd been right behind the 3 ball.
Oh, she's going to have to dig down on this, I think. I'm not sure if she can pinch a bit of the pocket or not. I have to raise the butt of the cue here and play a draw shot, looking to see if the 3 passes the 7.
It's awfully tight. Awfully straight.
Played it well. Played it very well.
Ended up in good position line wise. She's over the ball, so but she should be able to get to the 4.
Wow. We're starting off the second set the way the first set went, really. Lots of missed opportunities.
And we'll be seeing April in that team championship this evening at 8 o'clock with the USA with Shane Van Boning and Tyler Steyer. Long shot. Probably just play it past the 7.
For your information, on table 2 at 8 o'clock tonight, it will be home nation Team Puerto Rico against Team Spain. So both tables full of quality tonight in the world teams.
And an all Spanish affair. They'll all be speaking Spanish.
And last year in Austria, we did microphone the players up, which was really interesting, especially when Josh and Pia were playing together. We had a Ralph Eckhart, actually, the new Mosconi European champion. I was sitting calling that with him, and he was doing the translation from Pia and Josh. It was quite interesting what she done there.
She's going to get it back, whatever she did there. Actually, this is a high percentage hit. She might come away with a make here.
Well, could have been worse, George.
She made a good hit. It's come up pretty handy for Allison. Not so handy for April, but she's got a good safety. Just run it past the 6-9 and maintain cover. she did a little different, creating more distance. But she's left an open ball, and that cue ball is going to be right by that 6. If Allison can see any part of that 4 ball. Oh, it's tough. She might have to kick at it. Oh, she went for it. She could see enough to make it. She went for it. What a shot. Well, you know, not going for balls didn't work for her too well in the first set. Maybe playing run out, so worked better in the second. Coming back in reverse. Oh. Both players struggling with some very high percentage shots. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe the humidity has a little bit to do with it today, or some of it. Look at this. Oh, it's going to come across. I thought it was going to stay behind the 8 ball. If she would have nibbled that 8, it would have stayed. Well, now this first game looks good for Miss Larson. Straight in, probably just stop her right there for the 8 in the upper corner that she's shooting out of. Enough angle to go to the 9. It looks like it, and it's done.
Yeah, she might have liked a little bit more.
She would have liked a little bit more. That's a little tight. That's pretty straight. Oh, she's okay.
See, she tried to.
She pushed it over. She pushed that cue ball over and overcut the 8 ball there. Allison's happy about that.
Yeah, the mistake was made from the 7 to the 8, wasn't it? It was always going to be a little bit awkward. Ended up snatching at it, not playing a great stroke.
Now here you just make the ball and go ahead and use that second rail. Well, actually it's going to come straight down. And if she goes pi to 10, she'll have it in the side. And by the 10 she goes, and straight into the side pocket and lines up. The opening game goes to Allison Fisher on the second set.
Intriguing battle out on table number 9 at the moment. In the men's Puerto Rico Medalla Open, David Arcadi, who had a win this morning in straight sets over long, is now up against the Kaiser, Ralph Souquet. David, who has had some really good results of late, finished runner-up to Aloysius Yap last week in the International Open. He's taken the first rack against Ralph. He leads 1-0. Early days there for that. Back to this one. Early days in the second set. Allison needs to win it though, but she did take the first rack and will be breaking. In the second, referee Angela Williams from Michigan, making sure there's no gaps in that rack.
Allison breaking off. Game number 2, second set. Race to 4. Has to win this set to send it to a shootout and have a chance to win.
What a break. Look at this. 3 balls down.
And the safety on the 2 coming right up. She'll push that.
That's the break. Made the 1 in the side, 7 and the 8 following. And just the safety, as you said, George.
Now, by coming up so close to the 4, she's taking away a little bit of it, but it looks like she can see enough to hit the short rail, come down the long rail for the 2. It's in front of the pocket and makeable. No position for the 3, though.
Yeah, she's got to be careful. She doesn't hook herself on it if she makes it. It's a good hit, but she's left it. So a chance for Allison Fisher to double her lead.
I think she has to come straight between the, right in that angle she's looking at, come straight down. It's tough to come between the 6 and the rail. Actually, that's the path she's going to have to come.
Allison's namesake, Kelly Fisher, no relation, but long time good friends, has taken the first set out on table number 3 against Elise Kiu from France. Kelly in control of that one. Christina to catch, getting over the line in the first set against Margaret Fefilova. Good battles all the way around this arena.
Long way away from the 3 ball. Thin cut, a little bit of left English, gets her over for the 4.
Oh, she's hit this perfect.
Well, she's looking good here. Just going from the 6 to the 9 and getting a good angle on the 9 ball. Only has 1 pocket to play it to, the lower right. Unless she chooses one of the side pockets, which I doubt. Oh, she's left herself another tough one. She's going to have to go to the side.
Anxious wait, wasn't it, as the cue ball?
She played a shot like this in the first set and hit it very, very well. She probably played the very same shot here, hitting the... Oh, she went twice across this time. She did not try to go to the side pocket. She came twice across for the corner and nearly misjudged it.
A little heart in the mouth moment, but worked out absolutely perfectly. She'll double her lead now. Take the second rack halfway to the second set, and don't be surprised if you see a shootout on this table. We started out day 1 yesterday with a shootout.
I like it.
Today with one.
I like Allison taking the offensive route here. I think she should have done more of it in the first set.
Yeah, you can be overcautious sometimes. Kind of ruins your rhythm a little bit, George.
It does, but you know, she's got a great rhythm. She's got a great style. She's great offensively and defensively, and I think that's why she chose to play the first set that way. I do think she'll be more offensive in this set, and well, she should, because her opponent has not really shown her that she can get out.
Here's a juicy matchup for you in the teams at 8 p.m. tonight. Chinese Taipei up against Team Canada. That's another great match to look forward to. Available on Kozoom.com. If you haven't yet, get yourself over there, register, and find out how you can watch every table here in Puerto Rico. Allison looking to get on the hill. Tried that softer break on the 1 in the side. We saw Alex Pagulayan playing that soft break yesterday. Did you commentate on that one, George, or not? I don't think you did you?
No. Not Alex's match. I watched it from the stands. Allison looking good here. She's on the right side of the 2 to come up for the 3 in the side. Probably use the 2 rails out of the short rail and the long rail on the right side of your table. Come up to about where the cue ball is now. 7-9 is the issue. Ladies are struggling. Seven is still the issue, but different player at the table. 6 ball does not appear to go by the 10. It may, but doesn't appear to.
Tell you who's going to be on this table next. It will be a men's round match. We're not sure who just yet, though. Depends on some results still to come in. Well, look at this.
Well, she moved the 7 at the expense of good position on the 4.
Can tell you who's going to be over on table 2, though. The next match on there will be Mieszko Fortuński against Brad Guthrie from Canada. Mieszko Fortuński has been very, very vocal about his disappointment in not being included in the Polish team.
Is she going to come down for the side pocket on this? No, she's going to play safe. I thought she was going to pocket the 4 where the cue ball is and come down 2 rails for the 6.
Hiding in behind the 4-7-9. Yeah. Tightening the screw. Not wanting April to get into this second set at all. Between the 6 and the 10.
Is she going 1 rail at this or using the bottom, the short rail to hit it from the bottom? She went straight at it. 1 rail.
And she's left it. Once again, then she's forced the opening, Allison.
She'll be drawing this to the head rail and coming on the right side of the 6. Well, actually, it looks like it goes by the 10 now. No sense doing that if it goes by the 10.
Doesn't want to be straight on this. Oh, she's okay. She can stun over short side for the 7, or maybe she can draw straight back, George, and play it past the 8, can she?
Drawing it straight back might bring the side pocket into play. No, she hit it straight back. I thought she had a little angle that would send the cue ball towards the 9. That's why I thought that might bring it into play. My glasses.
I'm going to swap glasses with you, George.
Well, this is what Allison needs, is to stay offensive here.
Yeah, get on the hill, and as you said earlier, at the start of this set, George, I think she's looking much better, being more offensive, more aggressive.
She just missed that 1 ball, that long down the rail shot earlier. But other than that,
she's known as the Duchess of Doom, not the Duchess of Delight.
Let's see if she just plays this into the side pocket and stops the cue ball right there for the 10. And for the 3rd game, 3 in a row. First time the players won more than 2 games in a row. This would be number 3. It only takes 4 to win the set and send it to a shootout.
Yeah, although she's been more offensive, she's also played some great safety when she's really had to as well. Hasn't given April a sniff at this.
Not this game, not this set.
And it comes. And there's break cue.
Now Allison is on the British team, right? Allison and Kelly Fisher both, with Darren Appleton and a new player I haven't heard of, Burford.
Phil Burford. Yeah, a lot of players know him. A lot of fans might not know him, but he's one of the few players from the UK that actually started out playing American 9-ball rather than playing English 8-ball and then coming over. So he's one of our better English rotation players, and he's a good player. Won his first 2 matches yesterday, I think, in the singles.
That bodes well for him, especially in this format. First time he's played in it.
Yeah, Darren Appleton, who lost on this table last night.
Good to see Darren back in full strength finally. Had a little scare.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Health scare. Yeah.
Got beat by Nukioi last night on this table.
Yeah, well, Yuki does a good job beating people. He's quite the player.
Yeah, I commentated on that one, and we were absolutely amazed that Nukioi hasn't won a really big.
He's knocked on the door so many times. I mean, he's just always at the top, always in the either semifinals, final 16. He's knocked on many doors, but he just can't seem to make it across the threshold.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, in tight, too. Yeah, did she get her in tight behind that 5?
I'm not sure, but she's going to have to 2-rail kick at this.
She's got the short rail to do it with. Allison could have really put her in a world of hurt coming in tight between both those 2 balls. Look how nice that lays. Wow.
She'd love to flick off this.
Off the 10, almost.
It's made the 2 a little bit awkward, but look at this. Is there an angle on this 1 ball to play into the 2-10? Didn't really get a good glimpse at it. Yeah, it's on, isn't it?
Yeah. She makes this one, she's going to nibble the 10 and open up the 2. Oh, not quite. That's just a little unlucky.
Did hit the one a little bit thick, though, to be honest. Behind the 8. What's she done there?
I'm not sure if she was trying to bank the 2 behind the 8.
Answers on an email, please. GeorgeTaylorTrail@gmail.com.
Well, one good thing here is that it's the opening match for both these ladies.
She's called the 10, you think? Did she call the 10? What did she call there?
She's got a straight-in shot on the...
I don't know what she called.
She might be able to call it in, but the 3 ball's tied up. She was trying to push that 10 ball back with the cue ball.
What? Well, that's bizarre. Tried to make the 10 from there on a straight-in
2 ball.
I don't get that. I'm sorry.
The answer is in the 3 ball, and she's going to end up. This is a nice safety for Allison.
Wow.
And she didn't want to shoot this safety.
Oh, that's gone all wrong as well. It's catching. It's contagious, George. Has got her. There's no straight makeable shot, but she's certainly got the rail first here.
Long straight in on this 4-ball.
And this just goes to show everyone that no matter how good you are at this game, you still can have an off day.
It looks like we're seeing it from both players. Fortunately for both players, usually you have an off day, your opponent just takes you apart. But these are both players are hanging in and doing their best at winning, and it's been tough for both of them.
And look at this. It's quite a straightforward out, you'd have to say, and it will lead to a shootout if Allison can make these last 6 balls.
That ball didn't come back at all. I think she expected it to come back just a little, and giving herself a severe back cut on the 7.
The good thing is, doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball, just draw it off the side rail, hold it, the 8 into the same pocket. Oh, hit it a bit thick on purpose, just to take some pace out of the cue ball. George played it well.
She's got a good angle to go to the 9, and of course she'll have a nice angle to come down, back down for the 10.
It's going to go all the way. It's been that kind of match, hasn't it?
Yeah, she'll use the 2 rails on the side there. They shorten the long, and then come over for the 10. Oh, she came straight down.
Good rolls have got nothing to do with the shootout shot. We will explain the rules of that. I'm sure we're going to take a quick break after this 10 ball. Get us set up ready for the shootout, guys.
4 straight games. Allison Fisher forces a shootout. Going to a break shortly.
You don't go anywhere, guys.
Doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Fighting champion.
Philippines are the world champions. And we're back. It just had to happen, didn't it? It was that kind of match. 4 innings, alternate sides, high score wins. And the 10 ball is actually placed where it's racked in the rack, not on the spot. And April Larson, who won the lag, gets the choice whether she wants to go first or second. She chooses first.
You know, in all of the shootouts I've witnessed, only 2 times has a player chosen to go second.
Straight in the pocket. So now Allison will play from the same side. And its biggest score after 4 innings each, who will win. If we're still level, then we'll go to a sudden death shootout, but the box shrinks back by 1 diamond, which makes the shot that even more difficult. Allison, who's won her fair share of these in the past, and I don't know, I would favour Allison on a shootout because of the maybe slightly superior fundamentals, but who knows?
Experience, fundamentals. This is right. This is in her wheelhouse.
But she is up against the grinder, George.
Well,
we all know what grinders do.
There's no playing safe here.
Yeah, luck is completely out of the equation. That's what I do kind of like about this shootout as well. Down to pure skill on this shot. The referee in the background, I'm sure, was describing the shootout, explaining it to one of the viewers that have gathered around this table, as they always do for a shootout. Oh, that was a long way off. So advantage Allison if she can make this one. Now you'll notice when referee Angela Williams puts this 10 ball on the spot, it's always spotted exactly the same way, with the white up, kind of like the planet Saturn. You've got nothing to aim at, it's blue all the way around. I remember in the early days, George, when the players were placing it themselves, they were using certain parts of the ball to use as an aiming point. That's all out the window now.
They'll place a number where they can aim it right at the hole.
Wow, a miss from Allison. We're back to level again.
Didn't take advantage of that opportunity. Could have pulled away up by a score there.
Back we go across to the other side then. Shot number 3.
Highest score after 4 innings. Inning number 3. Tied at 1.
Right in the centre of the pocket, beautifully done, nice control. So slight pressure now on the Duchess of Doom. Sits patiently in the chair. The referee won't give the ball back until place. There we go again.
Allison likes to use the rail to steady her hand.
Oh, same again. Well, near to that side pocket. I remember here last year, George, Tyler Steyer in a shootout. Made the 10, went 4 rails and scratched in the side.
Came off that top rail with enough speed to make it to the side pocket.
It's worth mentioning as well that both players are on a shot clock as well. It doesn't change, 30 seconds, no extension.
Can put a lot of pressure on Allison here. Does not.
The eyebrows going up and down. Ball, eyes flicking from object ball to cue ball.
Allison just has to make this shot to win the match.
Yeah, we're basically in sudden death, aren't we, George?
Yes. Bottom of the 4th. Walk away home run.
certainly had everything. This match had to end in a shootout, didn't it? It just had to.
It really did.
And it's there, right? Where's the cue ball? Oh. Well, that would have just been the icing on the cake if that would have gone in, because that would have been the third scratch on the 10 that we'd seen from Allison Fisher. But she's made it, in it goes, and she advances. She struggled, both players struggled. We're going to be back, guys, with our next match very, very soon. George Teachea and myself, Mark White. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you very, very shortly with some men's action. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.
It doesn't matter what the format is, the better player will still win.
This 10 ball to win the title. He is your champion.
New world champion. Viking champion. Kelly Fisher! Yeah!
Philippines are the world champions.